Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Melina's got green hair tonight. Alright, neon green. Alright, looking really pretty as usual. Melina's gonna focus on what she can do for you guys tonight, alright? So how do you want to have a very successful channel? So how would you like to go about it? Well, Melina's got a few ideas. Alright, so this is how I go about making my channel a success. I'm not famous by any means whatsoever, but I want to tell you guys ways you can build your channel and make it successful and make it so that you become stars, all right? So I'm not a star now, but I know I will be in the future. I know my channel is very, very good. Everyone always tells me really, really good things. I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to go viral, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I've got some video out there that's gonna go viral on its own, and in the meantime, I'm making videos in the meantime, all right? Now, you don't have to make as many as I do. Some people would never be able to do that. But you can make a lot of videos, right? The more videos you make, maybe not as much as me, but the more videos you make, the more chances you have to be extremely successful because one of your videos will probably get noticed faster than someone does less videos. Now, that's not always true. Some people make one video and they go viral and they're famous, but I'm just saying that in general, all right? So that's a good tip for me. You make videos, a lot of videos, so that while those videos are making more views, you have one video that just sneaks up and makes a ton of views, and then all of a sudden you're famous, all right? Another thing to having a successful channel is to ignore the negative criticism, all right? Negative criticism is there everywhere you go. No matter what you do, there's always negative criticism. There are people that aren't going to like you. That's a fact, right? There are people that are going to think you suck. Even if you're like me and you're the best person in the world, in my opinion. No offense to anybody else. Obviously, I love you guys, but I'm talking about my non-fans. But all my people will be fans, and I'm not talking about anyone in particular, right? But yes, so I feel like I'm one of the best people on earth, and so when I get insulted, I'm always thinking, well, why would you insult someone that's super good at everything, super gorgeous as a guy and a girl? Obviously, you just don't like good-looking men who can be good-looking women. That's that's all there is to it, right? And not everybody has to like what you are about. Maybe you are a good-looking man yourself and you dress up as a good-looking woman, and people don't like you sometimes, and you're thinking, how is that possible? Which I'm always shocked when somebody doesn't like me, but you're like, how is that possible? But it's because everybody has different tastes. Some people like Jack Nicholson, for instance, while others might like Channing Tatum. The people that like Channing Tatum are probably more along the lines of people that would like me than somebody that would like Jack Nicholson. Not that it's always a set standard of who would like who, but that's probably where that would lie there, right? Okay. Another way to make your channel famous is by investing in it. Now, not investing to the point where you can't afford your life or you're struggling financially because you're paying so much, but make investments towards it. If you can make something better, why not? If you can buy a better camera, if you can buy a better outfit, if you can buy a better look, if you're not about glam and you can buy better props and better toys, that's true too, right? You can sway people with better toys. Now, it's not a guarantee necessarily, and I don't suggest it to someone that isn't able to afford it. Obviously, you have to be able to afford that. I wouldn't want you to be spending money on things if you can't afford it. I wouldn't want you to be like, well, I need to buy this because not Malo, sorry, Melina and Marco said that more props and better looks and better clothes and all that will get you success. I wouldn't want you guys to suffer because you heard me say that. I mean, it's true you should invest in that in your YouTube channel, but if you don't have enough money, then use your talents and use what you got, right? Obviously, using what you got is important to do because if you don't have the money to afford nicer props, then maybe your personality will sway, maybe your look will sway, maybe your non-look will sway. Some people are known for their non-looks, or maybe your stage presence. Some celebrities aren't very attractive, but they're well known because every time people see them, they know who they are. They welcome them. They're like, that's them, that's them. So some people are well known for their looks, even though their looks aren't exactly glam or polished. Okay, so that's another thing too. Another thing to watch to do to make sure when you have a channel is to focus on the positives or on the selling point that'll make your channel good. And some people focus on the negatives, and maybe that's what their channel's all about. And you're allowed, right? Not everyone's gonna like negative people. I usually like everything to be positive. That's my style, but not everyone's like that, right? So if you aren't like that, then maybe you might like a channel with more negative things in it, or more things that are not necessarily appealing to what I would like. But I mean, I do like negative things too. I can watch a negative thing, but not depressing. I like negative like drama. I like negative like psychological thriller. I like negative like horror movies sometimes, but I don't like negative like depressing or suicidal. That kind of thing is too much. I don't like that. Or even slow music. I don't. Some slow music is great, but sometimes I'm like that's too slow or depressing. I just don't like it. But everyone has their own taste. Everyone likes what they like. And the final piece of advice to make sure your channel reaches top stardom success is to do things you love, alright? If you love what you're doing, and you really love it, and you genuinely love it, and you have a passion for it, doesn't matter what it is, you have a better chance on YouTube. Now maybe, and even if you don't have a better chance on YouTube, at least you're doing what you love, so it's easier for you to perform because you love it. But it does help to have, there's an audience for everyone, right? There's, like, everyone has a total audience. Everyone can be, like, stars because they always have people that are, like, interested in what they like, right? So if you're really into cars, or you're really into motorcycles, or, you know, you could be the first YouTuber that becomes really successful in those areas, right? So it's good to have a feature that, and there's a lot of successful YouTubers out there that we don't even know about, right? So there probably is somebody out there very successful just talking about cars all the time, right? So who knows? But we all want to be famous, we all want to do well. And remember the other thing too, be used to the fame when you get there, right? Like, don't worry if you're famous and you don't like fame, well, that's no good, because part of being on YouTube is being famous. So if you are famous anyway, if you want to be famous, that's usually a good goal to have. So if you are famous and you're liking it, that's a bonus. If you're famous and you didn't plan for it, you didn't know how it would happen, and you were shocked, well, maybe that wasn't a good idea to start a YouTube channel if you don't like it, right? Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. My pleasure to give you guys the world's best performances by Marco and Melina. Thank you.